What's up guys, JC here, my fellow rugby fans. I'm going to be doing two videos as a review for both rugby championship games, okay? I'm going to start obviously with the first game, Australia versus All Blacks in Melbourne. Okay, I didn't watch the first half, I watched the second half, okay? But I did watch the highlights again just so I could see, you know. Few things stood out to me. Okay, the Aussies lost this game. The home team, guys, the home team lost 38-7. Okay, things that stand out for me. Okay, I want to ask Eddie, if you're watching this, please comment below. Did you even watch the Springbok versus All Black game 2 weeks ago? If yes, why did the Wallabies literally attack with their forwards for most of the game? You guys have brilliant backline, big boys in the backline. Okay, you have Krabeti, Karevi, all those blokes. Okay, that are bigger than your Will Jordans, Mark Talia, the Barrett, the backline Barrett brothers, you know. Sorry, it's just a question that I'm asking, you know. Look, I'm not an Aussie supporter, I'm a South African, okay? I'm a Springbok supporter. But if I see something, you know, this great, mighty coach Eddie Jones. Look, I'm not saying he's a bad coach. I'm not. But his philosophy right now is totally outdated. Okay, totally outdated. Okay, now I'm gonna look at the headlines of the game. Okay, Allan Tua played his second game as a captain for the Wallabies. Okay, so it's quite a big game for him. You know, second game as a captain, and it's against the Kiwis. Okay. The All Blacks got off to a fast start. 2 minutes in, okay, Aaron Smith, lots of box kick. Into the Wallaby 22. And then Gordon literally had to run the ball out. He didn't have much of a choice because he had Barrett coming for him. Okay, it was literally this close to a try. But this, what happened here, and please note, Gordon didn't have any other choice. But this incident actually set up the All Blacks' first try of the game. Okay, line up ball, literally the biggest blink and you miss a try. Okay, I'm gonna have to describe it for you. Okay, Wallabies take the line. Wallabies throw in. They win their line out. Okay. Tate McDermott takes one of the best tackles I've seen. Scott Barrett broke this man in half. Now, originally I thought he touched the ball down, but then I saw that there's a try. So I watched the slow-mo, I rewinded a bit. He lost the ball over the try line, setting Shannon Frizzell up to pick the ball up and just dot it down for I do not know how to even describe this try. I don't know if I want to say it's a good try or a well-worked try or a blink or, easy try. Look, it was a soft try, They caught the Wallabies napping there. But this actually, in my opinion, set the tone for what this game was. Okay? Then 6 minutes in, the controversial moment, okay? Something that doesn't sit well with me. Okay, Australia attacked for 16 phases. The All Blacks show a mighty defense. Okay, a mighty defense, which also I believe the All Blacks defense won them this game. Okay, Krabeti, eventually Wallabies go wide. Krabeti catches the ball, literally dots down for what I thought was a try. Okay, until I saw TMO review and I saw he was out. But that's not the controversial moment. Okay? Wayne Barnes goes to TMO, tries not given, but he goes to a previous incident. Australia were attacking under the post. Okay? Rob Valentini apparently touched the ball down onto the line. Okay? But the Wallabies kept playing. Now, if my mind tells me, okay, if I scored a try, I know I scored. I won't keep playing. I'll just get up and celebrate. Tell the guys, yeah, boys, I scored. But he didn't. The Wallabies kept playing. So why even go back to review that? Look, that was given. That try was given. Okay? Look, all the angles that he checked. It was hard to see, I think they checked something like 6-7 angles. Okay? On the 7th angle, apparently they saw the ball on the line. Look, if the ball's on line, it's a try, Look, complain about it's not going to change anything. I'm just going to say Wayne Barnes is Wayne Barnes. Okay. So anyways, Rob Valentini gets given a try. It's converted. Australia lead 7-5. That's the only points for the Wallabies. They kept that lead until the 33rd minute, but here's another moment. Moment that excites. Okay. 25 minutes into the game, Australia get an offside penalty against them. Mark Talia taps it. I do not call that a tap. Sorry. Taps it and he runs over and apparently scores a try, throws this huge celebration. It goes to TMO. Okay. Now this was one of the good calls that Wayne Barnes made. Okay. Apparently he didn't tap the ball. He just dropped it and ran. Okay. So a scrum is given. Okay. But then the first yellow card. Please note, the first of 2 yellow cards are given. Okay. For Kurubetu goes off for a deliberate offside. Okay. 10 minutes in the bin. Okay. Now the All Blacks. This is where the All Blacks were at their best. Cody Taylor scores a try off a great line-up maul. Okay, in the 33rd minute, and it's converted. All Blacks suddenly lead 12-7. Okay, at this point, mate, Oz were very much in the game still. Tackling. But the All Black defense isn't breaking. They don't break. Okay, then Will Jordan scores another try after 21 phases. Okay. Now this try was scored after the half-time muter. Will Jordan scored a brilliant try after a strong Aussie defense after 21 Australia defender for 21 phases. Okay. 21 phases. That's defense. You know what? Don't feel disheartened. You guys aren't the last. Australia is not the last team that's going to concede a try from Will Jordan. I mean, the bloke's a beast. He's a damn beast. Okay, not a beast. He's a cheetah. The fastest animal. Not cheetah as in he cheats. I mean, he's a cheetah as in, cheetah's the fastest land animal in the world. Okay? The man's good and agile. Okay. After plus minus 40 minutes, okay, the second half starts off. Australia blundered a decent attack. Okay, Jordan Pataya. Now, please, putting this in there because this was it was not what I call a great decision. Okay, plus minus of 40 minutes into the game. Just after half time, just after second half kickoff, Jordan Pataya grabs the ball. All Blacks take possession, attack a bit until they find enough room kick the ball out. Okay. Then in the 56th minute, 56th minute, All Blacks concede a penalty for not releasing the ball. Okay. Penalty then gets reversed. Okay. Another, Wayne Barnes' TMO use was actually great. Okay. With exception to that Australian try, because that was a questionable one. Okay. But his use of TMO was great. And this was, look, the first yellow card is questionable, but this was a worthy yellow card. Wayne Barnes goes to TMO and he sees Tupu, I do not know how to pronounce this bloke's name, making contact with the head of an All Black. Okay. Now that's a yellow card, but obviously Tupu went off with an injury, and the guy that was replacing him had to go off again because it's a yellow card. You have to play with 14 men for 10 minutes. But that mistake from Tupu was ultimately what killed the Wallabies. Okay. This is where the floodgates open. Okay. Penalty gets reversed. Tupu's injured, so his replacement had to now go and sit in the bin. Okay. Immediately after the yellow card, Caleb Clark scores a try in the 58th minute. It gets converted. Suddenly the score's 26-7. Now it's an uphill battle. Okay. Literally 6 minutes after that, Mark Talia scores another try in the corner. A brilliant try, making up for that mess of a tap and go. Okay. He scores another try. Now that's the second try that that Australia conceded with in this period of this yellow card period. Okay. Now this is the last big moment of the game. Okay. 66 minutes. Literally 2 minutes after Talia scored, Rico Ioane scored, and it's the third try in a yellow card period against a 14-man Wallaby team. Okay. It gets converted, ultimately scores 38-7. Okay. Now put into context. 6 tries to 1. And out of those 6 tries, 3 tries came in a 10-minute Simbum period for the Wallabies. Okay. That one ultimately gives the All Blacks, look, I expected it. Okay. I did expect this. I knew the All Blacks were going to smash the Wallabies. Okay. Third rugby championship in the row. 21st Bledislou Cup trophy in a row. Okay. Now, look, I'm no rugby coach. Okay. I used to play, but I played at school and club and Craven Week level. Here in South Africa we have Craven Week. Okay. What needs to change for the Wallabies? Okay. The eligibility law was lifted. That didn't work. Okay. The coach changed. That clearly didn't work. Okay. Boils down to one thing. It doesn't boil down to the players. It doesn't boil down to talent. Eddie Jones is a good coach. Okay. There's a bigger picture here. Okay. It goes by philosophy, your strengths, your opponent's weakness, your opponent's strengths. Okay. That also, ultimately, what cost us against the All Blacks 2 weeks ago? We went into this game with the wrong philosophy. Okay? But that's 2 weeks ago. This week, what went wrong for the Wallabies? How does an Australian team... Look, okay, it's been a regular thing over the years. You know, if you watch an All Black Aussie game, you literally... Us over here, we call it the Australian Massacre. Okay? As a joke. This Aussie side has potential. Okay? Eddie Jones' philosophy needs to change. Okay, that's the first thing, you know. Because your philosophy, if you base your philosophy on your team's strengths, you're doing what your guys are good at, you know, it may get better. Okay? Secondly, Eddie Jones said in the week, losing is a habit. Okay? And yeah, it is, you know. But what Eddie Jones needs to do, he needs to look, a lot of this is also, which brings me back to point number 3. Okay. Number 2, I think I'm combining those. Australia has AFL. Rugby league is big in Australia. Rugby union is only third fiddle to those. And then you also have cricket, alligator hunting, and all those things. Alligator hunting, I speak under correction there. You know, because I don't know what's big in Australia, but I know cricket's also big there. Australia needs to change their philosophy. They need to look at, you know, where the rugby league and the AFL comes into my third point. Okay, you need to offer those. You need to be willing to pay those oaks what they want. Okay, because look, I look, to me, rugby league is. I don't even know what rugby league is about, so I'm not even going to judge it. You know, I don't know how it differs from rugby, other than you have 10-a-side or 13-a-side. I don't know. Okay. But you need to. Australia needs to find a way to make rugby union bigger than league. Okay. How do you do this? You do that by winning. Nobody wants to go watch a team lose. Nobody. Okay? Nobody wants to watch a team get beaten by Italy. Nobody wants to watch a team get hammered by South Africa, by the way. Nobody wants to watch a team get hammered by the Kiwis. Nobody wants to watch a team lose to Argentina for a second straight time, by the way. You know, and those players stop believing it. Those players stop believing. Listen, we just said to get paid. Okay? You need to change that. Australian Rugby Union needs to start finding a way of bringing rugby union back where it was in the early 2000s and late 90s. If they can do that, because remember, in that period of time, the late 90s, early 2000s, Australia was still winning Bledislou Cups. Australia was still beating the All Blacks. Australia was still beating South Africa. We, in South Africa, feared playing against Australia. The Tri-Nations and the Rugby Championship was still big. It was something interesting. Okay? Especially with the Tri-Nations. No one knew who was going to win the Tri-Nations, you know? Australia's form is also impacting the value of the Rugby Championship. You know? Everyone knows, top 2, South Africans, the All Blacks in South Africa. They're going to finish top 2. Australia, by the way, they finished 4th, by the way. Is that something acceptable? I don't think so. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Subscribe to my page, and if you enjoyed the video, like my video. Thank you very much, guys. Stay tuned for the next one, where I'll be doing a review for the Springboks Argentina game. Thank you very much. Bye.